When Pun was packing a Mac and back of the Acura, I was dealing in the building, there wasn't no cameras. The witness savages, snitching was hazardous. Now it is, and shit is embarrassing. Fuck a flow, this is a lyrical aqueduct. Sink or swim from what I'm hearing, you bagging up. Light like the MC, your paper then you tripping.
Guys, so what is up? Welcome to another episode of Maximilian Must Know. This is going to be a sample shopping episode sponsored by the good folks over at Decant Shop. Decantshop.com. Use that coupon code MAX12 to save 12% off your entire order. We have 4 fragrances today, all available at Decant Shop. Also, again, you can check my Instagram fragrance account out at VVS Fragrance. And that's sort of this, I give a scent of the day. Sometimes I post food, some pop art stuff as well, so kind of fun. And if I get anything in the mail that I'm going to review, that usually comes up on there as well. So check VVS Fragrance out, check decantshop.com, and use that coupon code MAX12. So today, 4 fragrances, guys. These are all available over at Decant Shop. We're going to start with one from the house of Guerlain. This one is the Parfum. I have the original Guerlain and there's a lot more from Guerlain that I want. If I had to pick the Guerlain that I probably want next, it would probably just be a bottle of Shalimar. Believe it or not, I don't have one. I think that's such a great fragrance. I want to try the L'Homme Ideal Intense. Now, this version of L'Homme came out in 2016. It has notes of lime, rum, mint, florals, cedar, and patchouli. This is the one, not the black smaller bottle. This is the Guerlain Parfum bottle that are all like in the newer bottles. And you can find this online typically for about $35. And it smells like Guerlain I don't know if there's a big difference between this and the original Guerlain which was Eau de Toilette. It might have a little bit more oomph to it, you know, like a little bit more dense. But if you have Guerlain I don't know that you need the Parfum version. I think you could stick with and I think those bottles will probably be going for more money in the future. I do need to try the Intense version. Which I'm interested in, which I think has a rhubarb note, but this one is just like, it smells like Guerlain so you can kind of pick, do you want Guerlain do you want Guerlain Parfum? I know there's a low bar, which a lot of people really enjoy. This one to me smells a lot like Guerlain Next we have one from Bottega Veneta. This one is called Eau Legere. I want to respray this just because this one, let's switch this around because that's Guerlain. Okay, so this is Eau Legere. Okay, and this from Bottega Veneta. Now, I don't have a ton of experience with Bottega Veneta, keep it a buck with you guys. I don't own anything from Bottega Veneta. I really want to check out their Parco Palladino collection. Adriana sent me the Bottega Veneta Parfum for women, but that broke with Bois d'Argent. Again, was not her fault. It was totally a USPS error, and they have broke quite a few things coming to me fragrance-wise. But I do have samples of the original Parfum, which I like. This was done by Macau Almerac in 2013. It's got really simple note breakdown of pink pepper, bergamot, gardenia, jasmine, oak moss, and musk. Retails for about $100 for 50 ml, and I'm pretty sure it's discontinued at this point. And this is just gorgeous. Often I will get a woman's fragrance in sample shopping and I'll tell you, hey man, this is awful. You know, like this is some bubblegummy bullshit. I think Armani C Intense was like that. I don't remember 100%, but I don't remember loving Armani C Intense. It smelled like fruity nonsense. This is like clean and vibrant and packs a punch. It almost reminds me of an older Dior Privé fragrance. It's just good. The pink pepper and bergamot pop at the top. There's white florals backing that up. You can smell the oak moss in this one. Definitely not real. and that's because of regulation, but this is just good. This is a great feminine fragrance, and I think a guy could pull this off as well. Definitely. It's like a fresh, good, well-made perfume. It's so much better than the designer bullshit that's just permeating the marketplace today. This is a good perfume. I highly recommend this. I really enjoy this one. Next we have one from Fine Scents or Fine Fragrances, not to be confused with Fine Aftershave, which is a great aftershave company. This one is called The Cut. And they have, let me spray this one too. They have an eBay and Etsy store. It's not expensive. It's $13 for 10 ml, up to about $75 for 100 ml. I always get excited when I get to try artisan stuff that not too many people know about. Simple notes. I have no info on this house. You've got bergamot, patchouli, amber, jasmine, leather, and vetiver. I know nothing. John Stowe. It's not awful. It's not bad. I won't even say it's not awful. It's not bad. The bergamot in here is very nice and juicy. Yeah. It's not a bad fragrance. It smells very simple though. There's a high quality to the simplicity, but I'm not sure if the quality is good enough to allow for the simplicity, if that makes sense. I mean, I just really smell a lot of bergamot and like almost a lot of bergamot, you know, there's definitely something under there, probably some leather and vetiver. I really have to I don't think this is bad. I think if you're looking for something to wear that no one else I'd never heard of this, I don't think it's a bad fragrance, to be honest with you, but I did test this one prior to this, and I remember it being unremarkable, but the opening smells better now than I remember. It's okay. It smells like really good bergamot. It was used here, but there's just not much else going on. So I don't know. If this one is banging, I will let you guys know in a future video. We're gonna finish this video off with one from the House of Creed that I'm just super excited to try. I love trying Creed fragrances that like aren't Aventus, right? Like aren't like the super hyped Creeds. I like trying the ones that like people just don't talk about, and Decant Shop's got a few of those old Creeds that you might want to check out. This one, Fleur de Bulgarie. I don't know how, I've talked about Creed on this series ad nauseum. We've been able to look at some just real treats if you've watched this series from the beginning, from the original vetiver, and I don't mean, their original vetiver, I mean their original vetiver, which I think was 1948, to a Picia, of course a Rolfa. Guys, the amount, I'm not even gonna look. We're gonna do that. We're gonna look at some of the Creeds that I've tried. I'm gonna go through, I have a list. I actually have a thing of all the Decant Shop fragrances I've been able to try, and some of the stuff I've been able to try. So we got to try on this channel, Bois de Portugal, Cedra Blanc. I mean, these are Apicia, Love and Black, obviously original Santal, original Vetiver, Royal Delight, Royal English Leather, Royal Princess Oud, Royal Water, Selection Vert, Silver Mountain Water, Tabarome Millésime, Tabarome Vintage, Vetiver 1948, Windsor, Zest de Pamplemousse, Zest de Mandarin Pamplemousse. So we got to try some real bangers from Creed just on the show, and another one now, Fleur de Bulgarie. This is an older one. I don't think it's vaulted, but it was developed supposedly. No, I think this is Creed's bullshit creeping in 1845. But who knows? Supposedly Henry Creed did this one, and the notes on it are bergamot, Bulgarian rose, musk, and ambergris. Super simple. You can find this online for like $185. It's not like one of those Creeds that like good luck, right? Like that ogre one that I recently heard about. Anyway, but I don't think Creed produces it anymore. I think it is vaulted by them, but it's like out there in circulation, and I think this is beautiful. I think this is a great rose fragrance. These are the Creed perfumes I love. Like their older stuff, Apicia is really good. Baie de Genève, really good. The juniper berry fragrance. The original vetiver, very good. Zest de Pamplemousse Rose, very good. You know, I think that's when Creed was really doing some things well, making fragrances that were ballsy, probably used real ambergris. And this is just a wonderful mix of rose and ambergris and musk. That's really it. To me, this smells like some really nice rose, a nice musky accord, and Creed ambergris and a hint of citrus at top. It's simple, but it's really well done. And when I say the cut, the fine one by Fine Fragrances, the cut, and I'm smelling it now, there's not much there anymore. The bergamot's run out and it's sort of blah. This is when simplicity is done well, right? This is like an Italian grandma taking really good quality pasta al dente, tossing it with olive oil, garlic, sea salt, serving it to you, and it looks so simple and you're like, this can't possibly be good, and then it's the most amazing thing you've ever tried. That's when I really like perfume, when you can just let good ingredients shine through. And Creed can take a fragrance and use some rose, some musk, some ambergris, and make it smell nuanced and expensive and unisex, and that's what this guy is. So I really recommend getting a sample of this before you can't get a sample of this. So if I'm ranking these, obviously, yeah, Fleur de Bulgarie number 1. Yep, the Bottega 2. I think that Bottega is great. 3, definitely the Guerlain L'Homme, because it's still a good fragrance, even though it smells like some other Guerlain L'Homme fragrances. And the cut 4, good bergamot opening. There's not much more than that. Would I purchase any of these? I would definitely get Fleur de Bulgarie at the right price. I might even get the Bottega Veneta at the right price. I'm good with Guerlain L'Homme, but I think everyone should own one version of Guerlain L'Homme, because I think it's a really good fragrance, good line, and the cut, fine. I don't know. Maybe just not for me. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Sample Shopping. Decantshop.com. All these fragrances are available. Use that coupon code MAX12. Check out my Instagram, VVS Fragrance, where you can find my scent of the day and all that other good stuff. Anytime I get something in the mail, I show it off, so you get a preview of what's coming on this channel. Some food stuff, some other stuff as well. I'm posting some music I'm listening to on there, so check that out. Definitely use Decant Shop. Again, so well curated, which is the reason I keep working with them. See you again real soon with more videos. My name obviously is Maximilian.
Train stop, nigga, bend metro car with the plan to make major figures foul flagrant. 2 shots, give me the ball back. You got shot, get off my ball sack. You not hot, give me a call back. Niggas is all whack, super duper stupid shit.